Ok, este es el primer experimento que vamos a hacer desde Hombres Tejedores. Vinimos hasta la ciudad de Colonia, en Alemania, para participar en un encuentro de tejedores acá en esta ciudad. Y estoy grabando este video para compartir la experiencia de venir a tejer a otro país y con personas que llevan mucho tiempo tejiendo acá y que nos cuenten también qué es lo que pasa con el tejido masculino en este país y en esta ciudad en particular. Voy a dar vuelta a la cámara para que Michael nos pueda contar, quien está con nosotros, nos pueda contar cómo funciona o cómo es posible conocer más del tejido masculino acá en Alemania. Hello, Michael.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Thank you very much for your time and for inviting us to knit with you. I will just take a look on the people that is here gathered with us this afternoon. So tell me, where are we and why, how this group started in the first place?
We are here in the yarn store Laura's Wollladen. Our group started about 4 years ago when I decided to knit again because I've knit when I was a very little boy. And I found another man who wants to knit, and so we decided to make a group. And we started with 2 people, and now we are about 15 people here to knit once in a month.
Okay, so what do you decided to create male knitters group? Why has to be men?
I had a male knitting group in the 80s of the last century, and I like it. And I think men need a special room for knitting because it's not seen very often that men knit in public.
It's that does happen here too in Germany,
Yes.
because in our country, in Chile, it's quite rare for people to see other men knitting on the street, for example, or in a public square or something.
It's the same here.
Really?
When we have a knitting group in last year, we had a tourist group from China on the street, and they come into the store and they say, "Oh, how lovely! You never seen before. Men are knitting," and take photos of us. And also TV programs are coming to see male knitting because they think it's very
Unusual.
unusual. But we think it's normal to knit. It's not a question of your gender.
That's something that we as a group in Hombres Tejedores, we try to fight or to talk about. For example, we decided to take the knitting to the streets because we wanted to show the people that you are allowed to do anything that you want, that there are no such activity only for women or for girls. And why do you think that happens still in the 21st century? Why do we still have those stereotypes in our heads?
I don't know why it is. I only see that it is. That we all think in pink and blue. For
those are the colors that you
yes.
that you give to a baby, for example.
Yes. And then started this gender problem with girls only take pink and boys only take blue. And I think everyone can take the color he loves. And also men can knit when they want.
I was told in Berlin, I met another man who owns a yarn store, and he told me that it was really common that the teachers would teach you to knit at school. Was your case, for example, or do you know experiences like that?
I remember it was in the 17th of the last century, we had at school needleworking.
Okay.
But not in time here. No one in the school is teaching you how to knit, how to sew and make handcrafts.
Do you think that doing these kind of activities, for example, to gather men around knitting will help us to actually knit a better society, for example, a more inclusive and a more respectful society for differences or tolerance?
Maybe it could be a small part of it. I think so.
What else should we do as a knitter, for example?
You knit because you want to have fun and to concentrate. Concentrate on a project. And you have a project by your own. And that is a very good feeling.
It's a good feeling?
Yeah, and when every man and every woman who make handcrafts have a good feeling, it's better for the world.
Okay, so I would like to thank you for having me and us as Hombres Tejedores here. What a lovely group, and thank you for you guys very much for helping me out and welcome me so gently. And I would like you to send Michal a greeting to our audience on our Facebook page and invite them to visit you and this store if in case any come to Cologne.
Yeah. Please come to us. We are staying here once a month. You can see it on Facebook where we have the meetings. And all men are welcome.
What's the name of your Facebook page?
The Facebook group is Male Knitting, and our meeting is Male Knitting, strickende und häkelnde Männer in Köln.
Okay, I will.
In translation is knitting and crocketing men in Cologne.
Yeah. I will write that down so people can join the group because German is sometimes very complicated. Well, thank you very much, and I hope to see you and all of you in Chile maybe one time.
We are coming, yeah. Our next trip is Santiago.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.